Welcome back to Maiden Field for Game 2 of our doubleheader. North Cobb and Pierce County about to go at it. Yeah, I already had the scoreboard set up. The North Cobb won the toss, and they will be the home team. North Cobb in navy blue and orange, Pierce County in blue and white. I want to thank you for joining us. Special presentation of GHSA softball. North Cobb and the Maidens just went at it this morning, started at 10 o'clock. Maidens had them on the road, 7A, Cobb all the way to the 7th. Got a little away from them there at the top of the 7th, but still a great game. Maidens losing 8-5 in that one. I want to thank you folks from Atlanta and from Blackshear joining us today on the webcast. Spread the link around to your family and friends, and we appreciate y'all watching. We're going to be in Pierce County, matter of fact, next Friday night for the Indians football side of things. The football Indians going up there for a scrimmage versus the Pierce County Bears. That's one scrimmage that has never felt like a scrimmage to me. That's always felt like a regular season game, the rivalry between these two counties. After this one, CSN will be headed to Woodbine for football tonight between the Camden County Vikings semi-pro football team versus the Georgia Cardinals. That kickoff at 7 o'clock, so join us tonight for that as well. And we'll have Coach Baxter in just a little while with whenever Coach is ready for a post-game show while the Pierce and Cobb County teams go at it. Coach, I might not go back out to that platform out there. I'm loving this AC in here. I'll be back out there when the weather calms down a little bit. It's been a nice day for softball.
Huh?
Sir?
You got a camera out there?
Yes, sir. I have one out there as well. Yeah, I had for y'all's opening ceremonies, I switched to that camera because, the girls are all facing the flag. So I switched to that camera and showed some of that and kind of bounced it around in here. So I had all 4 cameras going for opening ceremonies. All right, on the mound for Game 2 of our doubleheader will be number 1 for Cobb. And just a second, I'm trying to pull that up. Number 1 is Sydney Wendell. She'll start off on the mound for the Lady Warriors. And number 21 for Pierce. 21 or 27? 27. Boatwright will lead things off for the Lady Bears. Behind the plate is Terry Williams, and out on bases is Kurt Nixon. Fly ball in the infield towards second. She makes the play, 1 out. And number 1, Heim, H-E-I-M, Heim, 1-0.
Now batting shortstop, Heim.
Foul ball out of play, 1-1. A little low. 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. Excuse me. Hit back to the pitcher. It gets by her, headed to short. Here's the throw to first. They got her. 2 outs. Deloach at the plate.
Now batting, number 13, Deloach.
It's hit to third. It stopped. The throw, she had to come off the bat to get it. Safe at first. Double zero. Bloskin.
Now batting, double zero,
Blocker. Fly ball to right. And she makes the play. Bear Strand 1. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Pierce County versus North Cobb on the Charlton Sports Network. El Cheap. Welcome back. There you see our crawler with the schedule for today. You're watching Pierce and North Cobb now. Camden Viking football coming up tonight at 7 on CSN. Got a full day of streaming today. Want to thank y'all for watching. Had 140 views so far for Game 1 this morning. That's pretty good for a Saturday morning. Saturday morning 10 a.m. start. I was happy with that. All right, for Cobb, number 12.
Now batting, number 12, Kirkland.
Kennedy Kirkland at the plate. I got their full roster over here. For them, anyway. Pierce playing in. Just outside, 1-0. North Cobb 7A school from North Georgia. Pierce is 3A, right? Yeah, 3A. Down low, 2-0. Three and 0 on Kirkland. First and third playing in for Pierce. Ball 4. Cobb with her leadoff batter on base. Number 1, Sydney Wendell. Inside, 1-0. Time called. Coach for North Cobb wants to talk it over with her batter. Talking about place hitting, I imagine, with the runner over on first. Trying to get her around the third and scoring position. Pierce infield still playing in. First and third are up. Runner's going. There's the steal, safe at second for the Warriors. No, I'm sorry, that's not 2-0, it's 1-1. Hit right up the middle. Kirkland's rounding third, headed home. Here's the throw. Oh, they got her in a hot box here. She gets back. Oh no, Blue calls her out. We'll go back and take a look at that. I know how much these Blues. I'm one too. I can't stand it when somebody pulls a replay on me. We'll go back and take a look at that real quick. We all give each other a hard time. They know I stream. I'm friends with these guys. He got her. That's a good play. Good call, Terry. Good call. 1 out. Or she got her, rather. Big hit to left. That's going to land in the grass. Runner's rounding third, headed home, and no throw. She'll score. Runner will advance to second. That was 15. Bywater, she hit the game-changing home run in the top of the 7th in Game 1 versus my Maidens to give Cobb the lead in Game 1. This is number 5, Avery Childress at the plate. Oh and 1. Called strike. 0 and 2. There's a hit to short. Nice backhand. Throw to first is in time. 2 outs. This is number 9. Number 9, where are you? Menard, Kendall Menard at the plate. There's a hit to second. Throw to first is in time for the 3rd out. But North Cobb takes an early lead here in Folkestone, Georgia, 1-0 over the Pierce County Bears. We are headed to the 2nd. We'll be right back. Folkestone, located on US 1 South across from Dairy Queen. They have the lowest gas prices in town, along with discount beverages and a huge selection of lottery tickets. They're a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, and they wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck in the playoffs. Stop in, fill up, and tell them CSN sent you.
Thrift farming.
Welcome back to Folkestone, Georgia. Neutral game for CSN, so I hope y'all are enjoying the viewing and the webcast. Cobb with a 1-0 lead right now over the Pierce County Bears, our northern neighbors. Cobb doing a southern swing this weekend. They started off in Camden County last night, took on the Maidens at 10 o'clock this morning, and now they're taking on the Bears, so they've had themselves quite a weekend and still have to make that road trip back home. Number 4 for the Bears will lead off here in the top of the second. That is Pitts. Checked up, didn't go. Ball one. You folks from northern Georgia, we have one of your football teams coming down tonight to take on our Camden County Vikings in semi-pro ball. Kickoff at 7 o'clock tonight. Y'all are welcome to log back on this evening at 7 and take that in as your Georgia Cardinals from the Atlanta area come down to take on the Camden County Vikings. 1-0. Scoreboard doesn't work. Yeah, they're having all kind of technical difficulties with it. No, it's all messed up. Foul ball out of play. A little high, 2-1. Oh, got Terry on the head. Hopefully he's all right. He might feel that. That's the second time this week he's been hit. Kurt over there on first base laughing at him. I'm not a GHSA blue here for the rec department in Charlton, so we all give each other a hard time. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested in umpiring, you should contact the GHSA. They need umpires, and they're always looking for umpires. So umpires and officials overall. So if you're interested in officiating, that is a foul ball out of play. Contact the GHSA. Now, I don't umpire the GHSA ball. I could hear Region 2 screaming if I'm streaming and umpiring. School sports, they'd have a cow. The whole region would. Foul ball out of play again. Pitts battling. A little high. Full count. One out. Number 21. 21. I'm not seeing a 21 on the 21. I don't have a name for number 21 at the plate. Is that a 7, Coach? The batter? The Pierce batter?
No. 21.
20. Oh, there it is, Pitts. I found her. 2 outs.
Now batting, the DP, number 11, Pickett. Ladies and gentlemen, also we got ice. So we got snow cones, all kind of flavors to cool off.
Pickett at the plate. Called strike, 0-1. Fly ball to right. Foul, 0-2. MCA coming here Monday? Or y'all going there? I mean, Glenn. You're going there? Okay. Hit by a pitch, she'll head to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Pitts.
Number 2, Pitts. I realized what I did. I was foul ball, or butt rather, I'm sorry. Safe at first. Runners at first and second for the Bears. I realized what I was doing at first of the inning. I was looking at position numbers. 20.
Now batting, number 20, Cauliflower.
Coughton. It's hard to read the writing on the roster sometimes. These handwritten lineups.
20?
Foul ball. Called strike. 1-2. Inside. 2-2. Full count. Shotgun right to the shortstop. She makes the play for the third out. Bottom of the second coming up. North Cobb leads 1-0. We'll be right back.
Feed, located at 43 Depot Street in Folkestone, is owned and operated by Tim Birchall. Tim invites you to come by and check out his selection of Georgia boots, cactus ropes, and Rocky boots. They also have a full selection of livestock feeds, Showtime dog foods, and hardware. The Birchall family is proud of number 4, Scott Birchall, and wish the Indians good luck this season.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second. North Cobb leads Pierce 1-0. Pierce Strands 2 in the top of the second. Leading off for the Lady Warriors, I believe that's a 10. Number 10. Where'd she go? There she is, Mackenzie Matthews. Boy, Cobb's had quite a weekend. Camden last night and then over here this morning. They're having a southern swing, aren't they?
Who's back?
Sir? 10, Matthews.
Now batting, number 10, Mackenzie Matthews.
Foul ball. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. I think this is our third neutral game we've done here this summer. Our third one? You've been hosting a lot of ball. 2-1. We did those 2 Thursday night Thunders. I think there was 2 neutral games in both of those, right? Yeah. Three and one.
How you gonna do the show? Post-game show.
Sir?
Post-game show. How you gonna do it? Just commentary?
Yeah, you just want to jump in and we'll just do it while we're doing the... Yeah, no camera on us. So we'll stay on the ball field. Is that all right with you? I'll just stay on the game and we'll... Ball 4. Runner at first for the Warriors. Can you hear me, Coach?
I got you.
Want to bring in Coach Baxter for our what would be our post-game show, but we have a game going as well. Coach Baxter, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Adam. We appreciate you in Charlton County because without you, a lot of kids don't get seen on video. A while ago you mentioned you had 104 vote views at 10 o'clock games. That's pretty good.
So we got number 13, Wilkinson at the plate.
Number 13, Wilkinson.
Well, Coach, you started off this year. I know we've covered some summer ball with you, but the official school season started this past week. Region play, you had Irwin and Eccles in town. Run-rolled both of them.
Yeah, we look pretty sharp. That's a nice bunt.
Called her out at first.
Now batting, number 30, Morgan. But,
Morgan at the plate.
We started, we took advantage of Irwin, and I tell the girls all the time, we try to look for weakness. It's just like playing football and basketball. You look for weakness in defense, and you try to take advantage of it. And we've been doing a good job of that, and some of the girls are buying in. And in today's Morgan's game,
Throw to first is in time. 2 outs. Runner advances to third.
we took advantage of the small ball, and it worked to our advantage. And then all of a sudden, they had 3 big hits, and all of a sudden, we're on the downside. But I had a good feeling it was going to win that game. I did. I had a really good feeling. Just that's part of the game. And to break your heart in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of going up against the 7A Cobb and taking them all the way to you took them 7 innings.
Yep.
Had to lead to one big hit over center field by that big flag out there, and that kind of
that was that was a downbreaker.
But right in front of the plate, throw to first is in time. They get it. We won't go to a break, Coach. We'll stay here.
But
we're headed to the third. Go ahead, Coach.
We're trying to find, it's like a puzzle, and I tell these parents, it's a 10-piece puzzle, and because you got DP involved and it's flex, but you got 9 pieces you got to fit on defense, and you're trying to fix that one piece, or 2 pieces, or 3, and they all got to fit together. And if you got them all fitting together, and the defense works, and our defense is doing pretty good. We had a few flaws. But they're starting to gradually get into it. And we got to work better on our communication on defense, too, because it's all about talking. Just when you talk, you're involved in the game, and you're not just standing there. You're in the game.
It seems like I was watching your base runners today, and I guess I didn't notice it as much the first 2 games, but it seemed like y'all are really aggressive on the bases today, running hard, fast, very fast.
Well, that's one of the things we got. We got some speed on this team, and we're going to run the bases, make them throw us out. And we had some few blunders where we overran bases and didn't watch the lead runner. And in certain situations, we didn't slide, which, that just irritates me to death. Because we practice sliding a lot, and we got to get down, no matter what.
Got to get down low and get under that tag.
That's right. That's the whole idea. That's why you slide.
I know, yeah, what you were talking about with the base runners not looking at the lead. I know he got bottled up a couple of times right here on third. That might have hurt you going down the line, down into the 7th.
Oh, it hurt bad. You take away, 2 runs? And then think about it, we emphasize to our pitchers, walks kill you. They're almost like generating runs. It's almost an instant run. And we got to emphasize to our pitchers, we got those strikes, and let the defense play.
Boatwright at the plate for Pierce.
Now batting, Boatwright.
Top of the 3rd, still 1-0 North Cobb.
But, we got a long way to go, and it's a short season. And I tell these girls,
hit the short, throw to first is in time, 1 out.
I tell these girls, the month of August, September, and first part of October, that's your season. So we got to stay crisp, stay healthy, and hydrate. And, today was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot. Oh, my gosh.
Very hot today. I'm glad I'm inside here today. Number 1, Hemman at the plate. I'm having a problem with that spelling. Hyman.
Number 1, Hyman batting.
Hyman, okay.
But, Adam, I appreciate you a lot. And some of the girls, they all watch those videos, and I got to figure out how to cut and paste certain spots. And you need to show me that, how to certain.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll show you that.
And,
well, I can do if you want me to, Coach. I can do like I do for the football team when they request. I can just send you copies, and you can edit it and make however you want to do it, or I can do it for you. Either way.
I know you're busy.
Foul ball.
So I got to figure out how to do that. Show the girls.
Yeah, you're always welcome to any video you need. You let me know. You're always welcome to that. Because it's a privilege for me to get to do this stuff with y'all. I enjoy it. I wouldn't want a real job after doing this for 8 years. Foul ball, just barely. Woolard took a hit in the 7th inning. She okay?
Yeah, she got bruised, and I talked to her a while ago, and she's smiling and it's sore, but and she's tough. She's very tough. She's strong and
outside.
She got the toughness of her daddy.
Well, I tell you, those first 2 games, Woolard was hot for you. She had 5 Ks and 6 at bats for at Irwin. You know, when Irwin's here, struck out 5, then the 1 popped out. Then you pulled her and put Zetmeyer in because it was 14-2. And then last night she started off real hot again versus Eccles.
You know, and you got to realize, and I tell pitchers every time, sometimes your stuff's not good. You're not hitting spots. It's just like Major League. You know, you think about Kershaw for the Dodgers. You know, he's outstanding.
Base hit to left.
And sometimes, he plays a game where he gets beat, gets hit because things aren't crisp. His arm's not loose enough or it's not loose like it used to be. But, it's a matter of taking care of your body, and that's part of the game. If you was dominant every outing, guess what? It wouldn't be fun. You got to have a challenge. We're going to challenge, and we're
Deloach at the plate.
Now batting Deloach. And every time I coach this year, I'm into it, and I'm passionate about the game, and I never can sit back and just relax because, we're going to make mistakes, and it's a game about mistakes.
I know you've got a young squad. What, two starting seniors? 3? There's a hit to left for another base hit for the Bears. They have runners at first and second now. Now you've got Sam and Jaleel. Go ahead.
Now batting 0-0 Blocker.
Blocker at the plate for the Bears. You've got Samantha and Jalise. Who else?
Well, Jalise has some back issues, so she hasn't played the last 2 games, and I let her pinch hit tonight, and she said her back feels good, and I need her back.
Fly ball in the infield to second. 2 outs. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. I was going to ask you about Jalise. Todd at the plate.
Now batting Todd.
I was going to ask you about that because I know she was one of your major players last year.
Yeah, she has a tweak in her back, and it's bothering her, and she's doing rehab, and our PT's taking care of her. And I need her back, and then she needs to get her healthy. Savannah State and the college over in Daytona. Bethune-Cookman is looking at her. Bethune-Cookman is interested in Savannah.
We have somebody knocking over there. Fly ball to left. That's going to score at least 1. Here comes a runner around third. She's going to hold. Bears are on the board.
Now batting, number 21, Pitts. I tell you what, it's hard to keep scoring.
Pitts at the plate, sir.
It's hard to keep score and commentate at the same time. On this track.
You should try all this at one time.
I can.
I've lost track. I rely on Ricky a lot over there with the scoreboard because when you're looking down at the graphics and you're updating stuff, you look up and another pitch has gone by and you might have missed it.
But we need Jalise back, and my 2 seniors, Samantha Baxter and Jalise Murphy. I got some new coaches on staff this year. My wife, Tina Baxter, Lindsay Mance, and Rebecca Phillips. And Mance and Coach Phillips played for me a long time ago. That's how old I am.
There's another base hit. Bears picking their spots right now. There's another score. Here comes a play at home. Maybe. Nope. 2-run score. Bears lead 3-1.
Now batting, number 11, Pickett.
Pickett at the plate. This year, did the changes that the GHSA vote on, do they affect this year or next year with the, is it top four? Is it still?
Unfortunately, we're still in the power rankings, and it happens next year.
I see. I thought y'all were still in the power rankings. So that 7A game, that counts toward the power rankings, then, right?
Every game.
I thought so. I was talking about that the first game, and they said no, not now. It's not in softball, but it is.
Yep.
I thought it was. Fly ball to right. It's a fair. She makes a diving effort, but couldn't come up with it. Another run will score. Here's the play at third. Throws a little late. Bears hitting their mark here in the third.
Now batting number 2, Pitts. Adam, let me tell you something. I'm not a big advocate of the point system. I kind of hate it, and I've told people that. You know, it's got some. I mean, it's a lot more bad points to me than good.
Foul ball, 0-1.
Because one thing is you're penalized if you're playing a team that has no wins or less than 5 wins. You're penalized because the point system is if you get a win, you get 5 points plus the number of wins they have. So if a team has 2 wins and you beat them, you only get 7 points. And if you look at the past, all the top 5 have averaged about 15 to 16 points.
Okay.
So that kills you mathematically.
Yeah.
You know, it hurts. And it's helped some teams, and it's helped some teams that shouldn't be there. But you can argue about it forever, but you still got to play ball.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. So that game with Cobb just now, if you'd come out on top, that would have been a huge power rankings.
Yeah. Because North Cobb's pretty decent. They're going to win some games in the region. That'd help. And matter of fact, you probably need to ideally play teams that are going to finish 500. So you get a lot of points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, the ones that got 20 wins, and if you beat them, that's huge. 20 wins, so you get 25 points.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
That jumps your average up.
That's the difference between a 5 seed and a 1 seed right there. Called strike. 0-2, I believe.
But I want to mention, I already mentioned my coaches. I want to mention my parents. I got some great parents. They're hardworking parents. They support the team and the facility. That's strike 3 right there.
That's the third out. We're headed to the bottom of the third. Pierce leads. I have them at 4-1. I don't think I missed any of that.
What inning is it?
Bottom of the third.
That's it.
4-1. Gotcha. All right. I know they had them moving across a while ago. We're talking and
Hey, don't forget the concession stand. We have ice. We have orange snow cones for North Cobb, and we got blue snow cones for Pierce.
I'll tell you what, you got
score,
sir.
Score.
I have 4-1.
I want to apologize for our scoreboard. That's the one thing over here that doesn't work well. Score is 4-1, Pierce County.
Pierce 4, North Cobb 1 is what I have.
Bottom of third.
Bottom of the third.
And the bottom of third.
Leading off for Cobb is number 12, Kirkland.
Now batting for North Cobb, Kirkland. I was talking about parents. I got some good parents, and one for the parents. I've tried to do improvements on our field, our facility every year.
It looks sharp.
And I had all the girls out here, and about 6 or 7 parents laid the sod out. We painted, we built things, and I'm very proud of this field.
I love the backstop. What you've done with the backstop and the grass and the infield the outfield looks fantastic.
Thanks to Andy Gowan. Andy Gowan donated the brick wall. That was pretty costly, and he wanted a brick wall, so I said I couldn't say no. You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And we added the wood walls to have a little transition, thanks to Brady Zitmeyer.
Hit the second, throw to first off her knees. What a play. We'll go back and take a look at that real quick on instant replay. Nice job by the second baseman. Watch her right there on her knees, throwing off her knees, gets
now
the ball over to
number
first.
1, Wendell.
Nice job. Here's a hit to third. Throw to first is in time, 2 outs.
Brady Zitmeyer helped with the wall. Brad Willard, Marshall Jackson. I can go on and on. Jeff Peavy.
15 Bywaters. This is the young lady that hit that 3-run shot earlier.
Now batting, number 15, Bywaters.
Called strike.
Well,
0-1.
Like I said, we have some good parents, and
You got an outstanding support system over here with the softball. Foul ball. That just was foul.
and Dr. Laris is very supportive. He purchased the baseball and softball program, a new Sand Pro, new red machine. It's nice. I don't know if you saw me driving her out there.
Sir?
Did you see me driving around?
Yeah.
The new red machine. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like the new spear and the graphics down there on the board too. When I was coming in this morning, I could see it from the highway out there.
Old player. She was the dirtiest player ever I've been coaching. After the game, she'd be all clayish, greenish, because she dove everywhere. Oh, Dakota Cribb. She played a little ball at A-back, and she came out here and painted the spear. Dakota Cribb.
All these improvements too, everything you've done, it comes from fundraising, right? That's not from the school board?
No.
It's all through fundraising and y'all's efforts over here.
We had to fundraise, and the only thing we didn't have to buy was the Sand Pro, which is really costly.
3-2, full count. You got Glen Academy over in Brunswick Monday, and then Lanier Tuesday and Wilcox back here Thursday, right?
Yes, sir. It's going to be a tough week.
There's a hit to the shortstop. Pierce making some athletic plays out there, Coach. Off their knees, backhanded. I mean, they're getting it done out there in that infield.
That's pretty sweet. I like it.
That's when you get to sit up here and be a softball fan, when it doesn't affect you, right?
Yep.
Let's get back and enjoy it. We're headed to the fourth now. I want to thank my sponsors. I know you were thanking your parents. I want to thank my sponsors for making all this possible that we do over here as a Southeastern Automotive Group. They've supported all 3 of my markets. They stepped up and Alan helped out big time with giving me the ability to cover Candom and Hilliard too. So we're expanding this year.
Good. You'll stay busy.
Top of the fourth, I have Pierce 4, Cobb 1.
Top of the fourth, Pierce 4, North Cobb 1.
Who obviously we're 2-0 in the region, but as far as coming into the region, who would you say are the powers, maybe the top 2 or 3 teams in the region? Softball.
Softball is probably Lanier County and Wilcox. Clancy's gotten a whole lot better. And then we're probably we're up there a little bit. We gotta perform.
Yeah, I had y'all two or three. Is what I was thinking. 2 or 3. The way y'all been playing, run roll. I mean, Eccles. They had a huge loss when they lost that pitcher, the red-headed young girl.
Morgan Hill. She's playing at Vital State.
She's over there now.
She's very special. Very good athlete. Good pitcher.
But Eccles, as small as they are, has always been a pretty solid softball power in Region 2.
Yep, they always had that. They've had pitchers for the last 8 years. Well, Adam, I'm fixing to sign off, and I appreciate everything you do. I'm going to go monitor a few things outside, make sure everything's okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate you joining us.
And I'll be back in a little while.
All right. Well, headset's open, so if you want to jump back in here whenever, you're welcome to.
Thanks, sir.
All right. That's Coach Baxter of the Charlton County Maidens. Want to thank him for joining. Oh, just missed the fly ball. Runner's headed to second. There's the throw. She's safe at second. What happened? What happened? Oh.
Now batting, number 27, Boatwright.
I was thinking, hear me out there. Is that what it was? Oh.
No, I had a music board.
Oh. I will forgive you, Coach. All right, 4-1, top of the fourth. Runner at second. Number 27 at the plate. That is for the Bears. Let me pull up the correct roster here. Boatwright. Fly ball to right. She makes the catch. No tag. Pierce holds the runner. There's the throw. A delayed steal. Nice job by the Bears. Bears doing a little trickery out there, acting like they were going to stay put. Cobb relaxed a little bit on the throw in, then she took off. Interesting strategy there by the Bears. Number 1, Hyman at the plate. Called strike, 0-1. Want to thank Coach Baxter for joining us. We'll try to do a post-game show at least once a week this year with Coach, and today seemed like a good opportunity, even though we have a game going on. A little bit different of a post-game show, having to call a game at the same time, but I want to thank Coach Baxter for joining us for that. Get his thoughts. I always enjoy hearing his thoughts on softball. There's a fly ball in the infield. Shortstop makes the play, 2 outs. Next up is 13, Deloach at the plate. My phone says it's a cool 99 degrees out here. And I wonder if that might take a toll later on the North Georgia school out there who have already played one full game this morning. Ball a little high. 2-0. Two and one. I know one of my girls and her family live up in North Georgia. It was funny, over the summer the grandchildren came down to visit. They wanted to know why the water down here looked like sweet tea. A little swamp water down here. It was kind of funny. Safe. Run scores. Runner advances to second. 5-1. Bears lead. 0-0 at the plate. That is Blocker. Runner at second. Let me fix that graphic. Called strike. 0-1. Fly ball to center. She's backing up. She's under it. And that'll do it for the third out. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Bears lead the Warriors 5-1. We'll be right back.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Welcome back to Maiden Field. Neutral game here today at Maiden Field. North Cobb making a trip down from Atlanta to take on the Pierce County Bears. Game 2 of a doubleheader for the North Cobb Warriors, Lady Warriors. They defeated my Maidens 8-5 in game 1. But the Maidens took them all the way to the 7th and had the lead all the way into the 7th. And then a 3-run shot by the Warriors pulled it out for the North Cobb team. All right, I missed her number. Number 5, foul ball for North Cobb. That is Childress. Avery Childress at the plate. 0-1. Excuse me. One. Some big games next week, as you heard me and Coach talking for the Maidens next week. They head over to Brunswick Monday, then over to Lanier County Tuesday. Lanier, that's a big, big region game for the Maidens. I will try hard to make that trip. I know the Lanier County Network will also have that game over there at Lanier Tuesday afternoon. Then the Maidens will be back home versus Wilcox Thursday. JV and varsity or just varsity? Just varsity. 5:30 start. Those were two teams you were naming as the powers in the region, so that's going to be two big games next week in the region. Hit the third, throw to first is in time. One out. Waiting on her turner back. Number 9.
Now batting number 9, Menard.
Menard at the plate. Bottom of the 4th. Bears lead 5-1. Are you Coach? You're the AD over at Bethune, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you? I wanted to ask you a football question, if I could, if you don't mind.
Sure.
When I know other middle schools play in a conference. Is there a reason why the Braves do not?
Well, a couple years ago, we used to be in the Pierce, Appling, Jeff Davis, Ware County, Waycross,
Right.
Jessup, and we figured it'd be cost efficient to play Camden and teams out of Florida because they're so close.
Did her finger dislocate? Did you see that? The third baseman? I guess she's all right now. Her pinky looked like got hit by the ball. Looked like it dislocated. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. Now batting number 10, Matthews.
That's the reason. That's the reason why we're not in a conference anymore.
That's the reason. It was close, and it helped all sports out because, softball and baseball, we could be in Yulee in 40 minutes.
Right.
Me and Callahan, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So it's travel. It's not like we're varsity where you're committed to regions and so forth. You
Yes, because,
deep ball to center, all the way back to the fence. She makes the play. And if they throw this ball to first, that's going to be a double. I'm not sure what that runner was thinking. She went all the way around to third for the third out. So we're headed to the 5th. Bears lead 5-1.
what inning?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't turn you back up.
You're all right. What inning?
Bottom of, top of the 5th.
5-1.
5-1.
All right, it's top of the 5th. Pierce up 5-1. We just set an all-time snow cone record sale. We sold 90 snow cones a while ago.
Yeah, top of the 5th. When I go to a break, that thing's supposed to automatically do the inning for me and clear it out, but it hadn't been. I keep having to hit it. I'm sure I don't have something set right. Any word from your two girls that graduated and went on to play for Westland? Any updates there?
No, they haven't left Folkestone yet. They're going to leave probably this week. And I should have missed them. I wish the best of luck to them. And I hope they make Charlton County proud.
Number 4, Todd at the plate. Right down the middle. 0-1. Now, I know in the offseason I saw struck her out, 1 out. Go ahead, Coach.
Now batting, number 21, Pitts.
I saw where y'all were laying sod. Now, did y'all relay sod on the whole park?
No, just the foul territory, from the clay to the fence.
Oh, down first baseline?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get a shot of that. That's a new sod right there, y'all. I mean, the whole place looks brand new. That's why I was asking.
Now, thanks to Andy Gowan, we went over to Adale and picked up 6 pallets of sod.
Ball high. Your green mustard's getting pretty thick out there. It's coming along.
I think it was thicker last year. I think we had some dead spots, especially in left field. The vines died for some reason.
What's the count, Terry? What's the count?
0-2.
Three and 1. There we go.
I was wrong.
Hard hit ball to left, base hit. She's rounding first and will hold there. Number 11 at the plate. Pickett.
Now batting, number 11, Pickett.
Still in second. Boy, she got a jump. Varsity, they can leave when the ball's released, right? Or have to wait?
They were on the release of the pitcher.
I'm sorry?
When that yellow ball leaves their fingertips, they can go.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be precise or you get thrown out.
So what do you think about the realignment next year where it's just the top 4? You like it?
I like it.
You like it?
Yep. But, like I said a while ago, I'm not an advocate of the point system. Say, for example, if you're, I'll use this example. If Charlton County is like 0-20 and they're not getting better, nobody's going to play you because they don't want to lose points.
Fly ball over here to the third, foul. She makes the play. 2 outs.
So that's one of the drawbacks of the point system. It's, you don't want to play teams that are not very successful because all it does is hurt you. Like last year, Turner County, bless their heart, they struggled, and toward the end, they didn't have any players. They forfeited the last game to us.
Foul ball. How's slow pitch looking? I know you were kind of on a campaign to bring in some more teams on the slow pitch side. With me, you talked about it at the end of last season. How's that looking?
I've been a big advocate. I know I use that word a lot.
Out at first for the third out. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Bears lead 5-1. We'll be right back.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're eligible to join the United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured by NCUA.
And we have to travel, and that's become a problem with traveling.
Yeah, that is a big area to cover.
But I've been an advocate of this. I mean, I've been telling these coaches in our area, listen, that's 2 months you get to practice with your girls. And the thing about slow pitch I love is defense. You work on defense.
Really helps the defense.
Because the ball is being hit almost every time. So you got your defense. And plus your base running. Since you can't leave till the ball crosses the plate, so you get try to get faster. And that helps fast pitch. Because the girls are trying to get faster, and they get advantage in fast pitch on the release. So it works both ways. And communication, defense, and the thing about hitting is not going to hurt you. Just think you're hitting change-ups.
Uh-huh.
Just hit change-ups. If you can hit, you can hit.
Yeah, because I know you and I talked about that at the end of last season. You said some of your girls played in a fast pitch tournament at the same time we were doing the slow pitch tournament. It didn't affect their batting at all.
No. Matter of fact, Savannah got MVP, Savannah Pollock. Jalise hit well, Sam hit well, and we won the whole tournament. So, I don't know. They got some bias against slow pitch, but I love it. I love it because there's not a lot of coaching in it. You just prep them for it. Get the hitting BP going down and work on defense. Let the girls play. And plus, it's easy to umpire.
Sir?
It's easy to umpire.
Yeah.
I mean.
That's where Terry's had me over there at the rec field. I'm umpiring now on my off time for a rec. He's had me doing some slow pitch co-ed ball. And I enjoy that because it is. You're exactly right. It's easy. I think they still get fussy with me a little bit because nice play over there at first. Line drive, 1 out. I have a big strike zone in slow pitch. I feel like slow pitch used to swing the bat.
Now batting, number 30, Morgan.
And I just can't see looking for a walk in slow pitch. I'll get some cross-eyed looks once in a while on some of those strikes, but I want them to swing. Any fundraisers or anything you got going on currently?
Right now we're selling Charlton Fast Pit T-shirts, and they're $15 a piece. It's a mixed with dry fit cotton. It's a well-designed shirt, a pretty good shirt. Girls are selling that, and toward the around September, we'll have a Boston Butch sale. Rick Carter ramrods that and does a great job with that. And everybody loves our Boston Butts.
Hit to the shortstop, throw to first. Got her. 2 outs.
What's her name?
You're moving some people around down there. Number 20.
Now batting, number 20, Cammie Smith.
Throw to first is in time for the third out. We're headed to the sixth. Bears still lead 5-1. We'll be right back.
What score?
Let me pull it back in.
Meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Folkestone Auto Supply, located at 4439 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, is owned and operated by the Dasher family. They have everything you need, bumper to bumper, for domestic and foreign car parts. Big truck operators, they have you covered as well with belts, seals, hoses, welding supplies, and so much more. They even have lawnmower parts, blades, and accessories. Stop by today and see the whole crew. Miss Joe, Pam, Little Sammy, Stephen, Dylan, and Big Sammy himself. It's Folkestone Auto Supply.
Whistle and Dixie Custom Frame.
Welcome back to Maidenfield, top of the sixth. Pierce County Bears and the North Cobb Warriors going at it. A neutral game for Charlton Sportsnet here at Maidenfield. Good crowd on hand. Pierce traveled well. Cobb did too. Cobb brought a lot of people down here.
Sure did. They traveled in cars. They spent the night in Camden and played Camden last night. Played us this morning. They're going to go to the swamp today.
Are they?
Yep. Josh Howard's giving a tour of the swamp. Josh Howard arranged a two-boat tour. And then they're going to go back to the hotel and go to the beach tomorrow.
They're having themselves a good time down here.
Now batting number 20, Griffin.
Outside. Called strike. Come on, Blue. Show me the count. Ball. There we go. 3-1.
Six.
Fly ball toward first. Second baseman comes over to make the play. 1 out.
Now batting number 21, Pitts.
Any more games today here, or is this one it?
This is it. This is the last game. Thank goodness.
Hit shortstop. Throw to first. 2 outs. Number 1. Wendell.
Now batting number 1, Wendell.
Foul ball, 0-2. Well, your pitching staff's going to be solid next couple of years. You got 2 young pitchers, both of them doing a pretty good job.
Yep. Both pitchers doing well. Emma's younger sister, Charlie, is going to be an 8th grader. She's a pitcher too, and she's pretty good too.
Down low, 2-2. How's your Bethune group looking? I haven't seen them yet this year.
They should be. We lost a lot, so it's going to be rebuilding this year.
A little bit of a rebuild, is that what you said?
Yeah, rebuilding because I think I got
Foul ball.
a bunch. So I got freshmen. I got Elizabeth Carlisle, Addison Cruz, Noelle Crosby, Kara Dean, Emily Zitmeyer, Carly Lee, Callie Varnes, Gabby Tillis.
Young group.
Yes.
Fly ball to right. Gets by her. Runner's headed to third. She just gets it out of the fence. She might go home. Might send her. They do. They send her home. In the park home run for number 1 for the Bears. 7-1. Coach, have you tried to fold up that flag out there yet?
Yes. Takes 2 people. Maybe 3.
Single to first.
I got 9 freshmen.
Sir?
I got 9 freshmen. 9 freshmen.
You have 9 freshmen.
Yep.
So Bethune's definitely in a rebuild mode, sending all that up.
Yep.
Well, that also translates into a very strong senior group. Or should throw to first in 4 years, hadn't it?
It should. If they keep working. And, the key word is work. You got to work.
7-1, bottom of the 6th.
Score is 7-1, bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, that senior year, 4 years from now, you'll have that whole group, and Emily that'll be her 4th year of pitching. That ought to be a fun season. Should be, on paper. You know how that goes.
Oh, yeah. You can't count it. You just got to work hard and do your best. I don't know if I can last that long.
Sir?
I don't know if I can last that long.
You got plenty more in you, Coach. Come on now.
It's getting.
I know you've been doing it since I've lived here. I've lived here 14 years. I know you had my girls when we first moved here.
This is my 34th year.
34th year. Right here at Charlton the whole time?
No, I was at Dodge 3 years.
I don't want to make you feel bad, but my daughter, my oldest one, that played for you, is 32 now.
Ooh.
That's what I said, too.
That was Bell Bell, right? I still remember the time we went to Bacon County. We was up 4-3, and we had Sarah Carlbaum pitching, and she ran out of gas, and Bell Bell came in and closed it out.
Yeah, I remember that whole group, Sarah and Tiffany and Rebecca and Lindsay. You've got Lindsay down here helping you now.
Yep.
I messed up. I knew her from the old days, Lindsay Petty.
Yep.
So I called her name out, Lindsay Petty, yesterday. Got corrected, Lindsay Mance now. But honest mistake. Yeah, you know. That's one thing about Charlton, though, overall in all the sports. All the coaching staffs have been pretty steady, consistent. Throw to first. Pulled her foot. I guess longevity is the word I was looking for.
Now batting, number 1, Wendell. Yes, it's, coach develops a system, and the kids buy into it, and they know what to expect. And that helps a lot with coaches that have been here for a while.
That's going to get out of the infield. Runners will hold at first and second for Cobb.
Now batting, number 15, Bywaters.
See, now Cobb did this in game 1, too. Trailed the whole time, and then just that last 2 innings started fighting back.
Well, Jo Beth Weaver, she's at North Cobb coach, and she's been around a long time. She's a legendary coach.
She's what?
Legendary.
Oh, is she?
She's got a lot of wins. She's been very successful. I think she's in her maybe 35th year, and she's been around.
She has command on the field, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. We got a substitution, I think. Pinch runner.
Is that what they did? Substitute runner over there?
Yeah.
All right, runners at first and second for North Cobb. They trail by 6. No outs. Bottom of the 6th. Fly ball to right. That's caught. Here's the tag. No tag. She holds. A little surprised by that. Hit to right.
Yeah,
I think out of center.
Yeah, she should have went. She's fast. That's the leadoff batter. She's really fast.
A conservative call there by Coach. 1 out.
Now batting, number 5, Childers.
That one got away from her a little bit. 1-0. Well, this year, first 2 rounds will be home field, and then they go to Columbus. Is that right? Or is it 3 and then Columbus?
First 2.
First 2.
First 2 rounds.
We've been doing it a few years now. Which way do you like it best? Do you like the neutral field for the state championship or home and home?
I'm old school. I like the home and home. I think if you're a higher seed, you play at home throughout the whole thing. I think some of these schools need to host the championship. I think it's good for the community. Back when I was coaching football, you host a state championship at your house.
Yeah.
I love that. It brings money to the county.
Yeah, and play at home.
Play at home, and
especially for small, 3A and under, but that's a community event.
yes. You know, everybody's going to show up to the game and support the Indians. But, you know, and I've heard the fields in Columbus are not so good anymore, that the upkeep's not real well. And it used to be the 1996 Olympics, where they host the Olympics softball playoffs.
Not what it was anymore.
No,
I hadn't been up there.
No, I haven't either. I've never been fortunate to get that far. But I just like going to the home, or if you're higher seed, lower seed, just go to that community play.
Called strike. 0-1. Runners at second and third for Cobb. With 2 outs. Pierce trying to get out of it here. 0-2. Cobb had runners at first and second, no outs for a moment.
That's another reason I like slow pitch, because this batter here got 2 outs, girls in scoring position, and she's feeling pressure. The more you feel pressure, the more you experience it, guess what? You're more relaxed.
The better you react to it.
Better react. You know, and that's the thing about slow pitch I like, because you're going to have runners in score position a lot. You know, we scored a lot of runs this year.
Inside, 2-2. Ambulance coming in here.
What's the count? 3-2. Full count.
Full count.
Number 27 is Tollison. She's a sophomore.
Foul ball.
I tell you what, you got to be tough to catch today.
Sir?
You got to be tough to catch today.
Oh, man, you're not kidding. That and umpire behind the plate, too. That's a tall order today.
He's getting paid.
Makes the pain a little easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But definitely catching all that movement, all that gear, and it's 100.
Oh, that's a big
Nice
hit.
effort by the shortstop, but it still gets by. Cobb will score. Yeah, 'cause I checked my phone earlier, and it was 99.
Holy cow. Probably he indexed 110. Feels like Africa.
It's 100 now.
Unbelievable. And number 10, now batting, number 10, Matthews. This girl got a good swing.
A 100 wearing all that gear. Shoo. On one. Fly ball to center. That's caught for the third out. Cobb gets one of them back, though. 7-2. We're headed to the seventh. We'll be right back.
Score is Pierce 7, North Cobb 2. Top
And
of
Unique
7.
Gifts and Cafe is located at 3742 Main Street in downtown Folkestone, Georgia. Lunches are served on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come join the fun food and fellowship whether you're a local, tourist, or a Royal fan. We also serve Bluebell ice cream, coffees, and lattes. While dining, feel free to browse around as we also have custom framing, train art, custom t-shirts, and unique gifts. Looking for a real lodging? You can also stay at the Chessie Caboose or the Peaks Cabin. Come see us.
El Cheapo, folks. Welcome back to Maiden Field. The North Cobb Warriors battling the Pierce County Bears. Pierce 7-2 right now, top of the seventh. Number 18 will lead things off for the Bears. That is
Now batting number 18, Clough.
there. It is. Okay, substitute side. I had my photo of the lineup blown up.
Clough? Clough.
Oh, okay. That was too close. Because 18 on our team is Croft.
No. Cloughh.
That just sounded so close. Thank you. I might just stay here for a minute.
High fly ball toward first. Second baseman makes the play. One out.
Now batting number 21, Pitts.
Outside. 1-0.
What did the EMS have to come out here for?
I don't know. I'm in the press box.
Well, I was there at school and I seen them pulling over here and I pulled back up and they in the dugout. Over here with the coach talking, but I can't see what they're doing. Unless somebody fell out or somebody got hurt.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, well, they came in and I say there's a cop. He's standing right there at the, I'm sitting behind the visitor dugout. And I can't find out where they're at. I think they're in the dugout and I see Jay Lloyd. I don't know what's going on that day. So nobody got hurt on the field. They called
Fly ball to deep center. She's under it. 2 outs. I turned you off over there while you were on the phone.
Now batting number 11, Pickett.
Inside. Another fly ball to center. She's backing up. This one gets by her. Runners rounding first. Oh, they got her in the box here. She gets back. Dodges one right there. What you think about that, Coach?
Yeah, it looks familiar. Sometimes those girls drive you crazy. I like them being aggressive. Be aggressive, smart.
Foul ball. 0-1. I know your girls are pretty aggressive on the bases too. You don't shy from sending them.
No, we got decent speed. You know, Savannah was real aggressive, and that leadership helped the other girls become aggressive. Sam's aggressive, Giovanna's aggressive, and some of the girls can run pretty good.
They just need to watch the lead runner a little better.
Yeah.
And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the seventh coming up. Cobb's got one more shot to get back in this thing. They trail 7-2. We'll be right back.
Bottom of seventh, Pierce 7, North Cobb 2.
Located on US 1 South across from Dairy Queen. They have the lowest gas prices in town along with discount beverages and a huge selection of lottery tickets. They're a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network, and they wish the Maidens and Indians the best of luck in the playoffs. Stop in, fill up, and tell them CSN sent you.
Thrift Farm and Feed, located at 43 Depot Street in Folkestone, is owned and operated by Tim Birchall. Tim invites you to come by and check out his selection of Georgia boots, cactus ropes, and Rocky boots. They also have a full selection of livestock feeds, Showtime dog foods, and hardware. The Birchall family is proud of number 4, Scott Birchall, and wish the Indians good luck this season.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling.
All right, welcome back to Maiden Field, bottom of the seventh. North Cobb needs 5 to tie it, and they're certainly capable of it. We've already seen that in game 1 today.
Hey, don't rub it in.
So they have the offense to do it, so y'all don't go anywhere. Stick around.
Hello. Yeah. Say again? We need. Heck yeah. Just give him the ice. Just give him ice. It make it better. What you think?
Outside. Oh, no, called strike. I'm sorry. Outside corner. 0-1. You back, Coach?
I'm back.
Ground ball to second. Throw to first is in time. 1 out. Number 23 at the plate.
Now batting number 23, Brumley.
Well, those girls might not want to go to the swamp after this. It's been a long day for them.
Well, they're going to go to Okanoki restaurant and eat.
Oh, okay.
Then they're going to go out to the swamp. Maybe the clouds come up.
Get some old-fashioned country cooking over there.
Yeah.
Ground ball to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. 2 outs.
Now batting number 20, Cammie Smith.
Pierce County with 2 outs, 1 out away from a win in game 2. Just low, 1-0.
Got a breeze going. Flag's blowing.
Sir?
Flag's blowing. Got a
Oh,
little
yeah,
breeze.
it's blowing. You can't miss that thing, Coach. It looks good, though. The whole place looks fantastic. Y'all have really done a lot of work this over the summer.
Coach Marty Strickland said that he can see it from his house.
Oh, we got 1-1.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that flag went viral the other day. I saw Miss Marchman, Coach Marchman's mom, took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook too. She was parked out there at the stop sign.
I'm proud to be American.
It's going viral, Coach. Base on ball, she'll head to first. Cobb's not out of it yet. They have a runner on first now with 2 outs.
Now batting number 12, Kennedy Kirkland.
A coach without much experience, you can't count him out even with a 5-run lead, can you?
Yeah.
Foul ball, 0-2. Hit the second. This should do it, and it does. Pierce County takes game 2.
That's the ball game.
7-2 here at Maidenfield. Go ahead, Coach. Go do what you got to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Postal, Georgia, playing this hot day. Appreciate all the players.
Want to thank y'all for watching this presentation of
all players.
GHSA softball on the Charlton Sports Network. On behalf of Coach Baxter and all of his field crew and staff, I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a great weekend. Y'all join us tonight live from Woodbine, Georgia, as the Camden County Vikings semi-pro men's football team play host to another team from Atlanta, the Georgia Cardinals. We'll have that live at 7 o'clock tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. Coach Baxter, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Don't block this. I got stuff up here.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. Safe travels to both teams, particularly North Cobb, having to go all the way back to Atlanta sometime tomorrow, I guess. Enjoy your trip to the swamp. See y'all later.